Okay. Hi, I hope you will well. Let's start today task to complete UGC NET JARA December 2019 solved paper part second question number 51 to 100. So let's start. So so it's a previous. So let's start. Question number 51. Which of the following semiconductor devices are the heterostructure devices? Option A, HEMT. Option B, MOSFET. Option C, UCT, unijunction transistor. Option D, gun diode. And your options are uh, first option A 1, A and B are correct. Option second, A and C are correct. Option third, C and D are correct. And option four, B and D are correct. And your correct option is first. That is A and B are correct. That means HEMT and MOSFET semiconductor devices are heterostructure devices. Next question, question number 52. You can see this diagram. Simply, voltage gain of the common source amplifier shown in the figure. This is the FET and this is a gate. This is a source. Here you can get the output and applied the inputs. Source, drain, no. And this is your option, and your correct option first is A and C are correct. Option second, B and D are correct. Option third, A is correct but D is wrong. And option C, fourth, C and D are correct. So correct option is third. The correct option is third. That is A is correct and D is wrong. That means minus Vm into ZL upon 1 plus ZD into ZL is correct, and ZL into GM into ZL are incorrect. So next question, question number 53. Total energy of an observed photon in electron volt is simple mathematical formula, and and option A 12,400 upon wavelength in angstrom, B 11,400 upon lambda in angstrom, and C 1200 upon lambda angstrom, and D lambda upon 11,400. And your option is first. Option first, A and B are correct. Option second, A is correct but C is wrong. Option third, C is correct but D is wrong. And option fourth, D is correct but A is wrong. And your correct answer, option second, that is A is correct but C is wrong. That means the total energy of an observed photon in electron volt is 12,400 upon lambda in angstrom and is correct. Next question, question number 54. In MOS technology, metal oxide semiconductor technology, the isolation used is A. Diode isolation, B. PN junction isolation, C. Oxide isolation, and D. Vacuum isolation. And your options are option A, option 1, A and C are correct. Option second, B is correct but C is wrong. Option third, C is correct but A is wrong. And option fourth, A, B and D are correct. And your correct answer is option third, C is correct but A is wrong. That means in MOS technology, the isolation used in oxide is used as is oxide isolation. Next question, question number 54. Read the following statement regarding jet transform. A. The ROC is ring or a disk in the jet plane centered at the origin. The ROC contains all poles. If if exophan is a finite duration sequence, then ROC is the entire jet plane except possibility z equal to 0 or z equal to infinity. And D. If exophan is a right side sequence, ROC extends inward from the innermost non-zero poles in x of z at z equal to 0. Which of the above statements are correct? And option first, A and B, option second, B and C, option third, A and D, and option fourth, A and C. And your correct answer, option fourth, A and C. Next question, question number 55. Consider the following statements regarding the complete index incidence matrix of order n cross B. A. The statement A, the element Aij of A equal to 1 if, if branch J is associated with the node I and orientation is toward node I. Statement B. The element Aij of A equal to -1 if the branch J is cut set I and orientation coincide. Statement C. The element Aij of A equal to 1 if the branch J is associated with the node I and orientation is away from node I. The element Aij of A equal to 0 if the branch J is not associated with the node I. Which of the above statements are correct? Statement option first A and D, option second B and C, option third C and D, and option fourth B and A, and the correct answer option third, that is C and D. Next question. Consider the following statement. Statement A. BJT is a bipolar junction transistor. Is a current control device with a high input impedance and a high gain bandwidth. Statement B. Field effect transistor FET is a voltage control device with a high input impedance and low gain bandwidth. Statement C. Unijunction transistor UJT is a negative resistance device and can be used as an oscillator. And statement D. Field effect transistor FET and unijunction transistor UJT can be used for amplification. Which of the above statements are correct? And option first A and B, option second B and C, option third C and D, option fourth A and D. And your correct answer option second B and C. That means FET is a voltage control device with a high input impedance and low gain bandwidth, and is unijunction transistor is a negative resistance device and can be used as an oscillator. These are correct. Next question. For an instrumentation amplifier, the following parameters are given. A. High input impedance and low power consumption. B. Low input resistance and low power consumption. And C. High CMRR, common CMRR and high slew rate. And D. High CMRR and low slew rate. Which of the following options correctly depicts performance parameter of an instrumentational amplifier? Option first B and D are correct. Option second A and D are correct. Option third A and C are correct, and option fourth B and C are correct. And the correct answer option third A and C are correct. The next question. Consider the following statements about Smith trigger. Statement A. The output of a Smith trigger is a square wave when input is a sine wave. Option B. Statement B. Smith trigger can be used in a triangular wave and sawtooth wave generator. Statement C. The comparator with the negative feedback is used to exhibit a dead band condition. And statement D. The output is impulsive waveform when the input to Smith trigger is sawtooth wave. Which of the statements are correct? Option A, option 1, A and B, option second, B and C, option third, C and D, and option 4, D and D. Correct option A first, A and D. Next question. Question number 59. Which of the following circuits belongs to class of combinational logic circuits? A. Full adder, B. Shift register, C. Counter, and D. Multiplexer. Option first A and D, option second A and D, option third D and C, and option fourth C and D. And the correct option second A and D. That means full adder and multiplexer. Next question. Which of the following set of instructions will lead to same result in AX register? These are the options. Statements A, B, C, and D, and choose the correct answer. And your option first A and D, option second D and C, option third A and B, and option fourth B and D. And the correct option third A and B. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct for 8051 microcontroller? Statement A. RAM location 20 Hz to 220 H to 2 FH are set aside for a bit addressable read-write memory. Statement B. Bits P3.3.4 and P3.5 are used to provide the not WR and not RD signals of external memories. Statement C. Direct addressing mode is allowed for pursuing onto the stack. And statement D. T cross D and I cross D pins are TTL compatible and therefore don't require line driver to make these RS232 compatible. Choose the correct answer. Option first A and D, option second B and C, option third A and C, and option fourth B and D. And the correct option third A and C. Next question. A linear polarized plane wave traveling in x direction with E in the y direction can be represented as minus del Hz upon del x equal to sigma into Ey plus j omega epsilon Ey. Which following statements are given above the equation? Statement first, it is a scalar phasor equation. Statement B, sigma Ey represents the displacement current density. Statement C, j omega epsilon Ey represents conduction current density, and option statement D, if sigma not equal to 0 and the displacement current is much greater than the conduction current, the medium behaves like a imperfect dielectric. Choose the correct option. Option first, both A and B are correct. Option second, both A and D are correct. Option third, both B and C are correct. And option fourth, B and D are correct. Your right answer, option second, both A and D are correct. Next question. Read the following statement. Above impedance of TM wave in z direction is ZZ of TM equal to eta into root 1 minus omega c square upon omega square. Plane of statement B, wave impedance of TE wave in z direction is ZZ of TE is equal to eta upon root 1 minus omega c square upon omega square. Or statement C, wave impedance of TEM wave in z direction is ZZ of TEM equal to 1 upon eta, and the characteristic impedance Z0 is defined for short length line. Which of the above statements are correct? Option first A and D are correct. Option second A is correct but B is wrong. Option third C and D are wrong, correct, and option fourth A and B are correct. The correct option fourth A and B are correct. So next question. Consider the following statements. Statement first, A. And laser diodes generate monochromatic coherent light which reduce chromatic dispersion. Statement B. Laser source is useful for a high power long distance optical communication. Statement C. Lasers have a longer lifetime than LEDs, and statement D. Laser diodes are less temperature sensitive than LED. Which above statements are correct? Option first A and B, option second A and C, option third B and D, and option fourth B and C. Your correct answer option first A and B, that is laser diode generates the monochromatic LED light which reduce the chromatic dispersion, and option B, laser source is useful for a high power long distance optical communication. These are the very simple common sense of electronics questions. uh, Next question, read the following expression regarding matchable information I of xy. Statement first, I of xy equal to h of x minus h y over x. Statement B, I of xy equal to h of x minus h of x over y. Statement C, I of xy equal to h of x plus h of y minus hx of xy. And statement D, I xy equal to h of x plus h of y plus h of xy. Which of the above expressions are correct? Statement first A and C. Statement second D and C. Statement third A and D. and statement fourth B and D, and the correct option second B and C. Next question. Consider the following statements regarding the steady state error of type 0 system. Statement A. With the unit step input ESS equal to 1 upon 1 plus K, where K is a constant. B. Statement B. With the unit ramp input ESS equal to 1 upon K, where K is a constant. Statement C. With unit parabolic input ESS equal to 1 upon K, where K is a constant. And statement D. With unit parabolic unit ESS equal to infinity. Which of the following statements are correct? Option first A and B, option second A and C, option third B and C, and option fourth A and D. Correct option number 4 A and D. Next question. Following statements are given for a DC motors. Statement A. DC motors require less maintenance than AC motors. Statement B. DC motors cannot provide high starting torque. Statement C. DC motors are not suitable for a high-speed application. And statement D. The method of speed control of DC motors are simpler and less expensive than those of AC motors. Which of these statements are correct? Option first A and C, option second A and B, option third B and C, and option fourth C and D. And your correct answer option fourth C and D. Next question. A list of different register configurations are given below. Shunt register statement first. A. Shunt register. B. Series multiplier register. C. Alton shunt, and D. swamping register. Which of the above are used in DC ammeter? Option first A and B, option second B and D, option third B and C, and option fourth A and C. And your correct answer option fourth A and C. Next, list of the different transducers are given below. A. Hot wire meter. B. Ionization chamber. C. Magneto-restriction gauge, and D. Photoconductive cell. Which of the above are passive transducers producing variation in resistance? Option first C and D, option second A and D, option third A and D, and option fourth B and C. And your correct answer option third A and D. That means different transducer, that is ionization, hot wire meter, and photoconductive cell. Passive transistor producing variation in resistance. Next, match of the elements of the listed given below. So here is the list. First A, B, C, D, and list second 1, 2, 3, 4. And the correct option is option second, option third, option fourth. And your correct option is option first. A equal to 3, B connects to second, and C connects to 4, and D connects to first. That means PN junction diodes A connects to third, the PN junction diode and PN junction equation I equal to I0 E exponential QV upon KT minus 1. This is the PN junction. This is the PN junction equation. Second, B. MOSFET, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. It's connect to second Z over L mu 0 COX VG minus VT into VD. This is the question. In say junction field effect transistor JFT, this is going to fourth IDS equal to IDSS into 1 minus VGS over VP all over square. And for D, ideal MIS diode is connected to first, that is sigma, that is epsilon m minus chi plus Ag by 2 minus psi of B equal to 0. Next question. Match the element of list first and second. List first contains A, B, C, D, green, red, blue, black. List second layers first, second, third, fourth, that is contact cut, metal, thin-ox, and polysilicon. Choose the correct option and you get an option first, option second, option third, and option fourth. And the correct answer option second, that is A connects to third, B connects to fourth, C connects to second, D connects to one. That means green connects to Thinox, red connects to polysilicon, blue connects to metal, and block connects to contact cut. Next question. And once again, to match the elements, list first Y parameter, list second transmission parameter, that means T parameter. Remember that in a previous year question paper, you get in the matching between Z parameter and T parameter, and now you get the between lesson between the Y parameter and T parameter. So must read about the transmission parameter or T parameter. So here you get in the list first A, B, C, D in a time of y parameters and list again transmission parameter, and you correct option first, option second, option third, and option fourth, and the correct answer option third, that is A connects to third, B connects to first, C connects to fourth, and D connects to second. That means y11 connects to d over b, y12 connects to minus dt, d into t upon b, and y21 connects to minus 1 upon b, and y22 connects to 1a upon b. Next question. Match of the element list first and second. Once again, matching, that is in list first feedback type and list second amplifier type. And choose the correct option. You get the option first, option second, option third, and option four. And the correct answer is option first. That is A connects to second, B connects to third, C connects to fourth, and D connects to first. That means voltage series connects to voltage amplifier, voltage shunt connects to trans resistance amplifier, voltage current series connects to trans conduction amplifier, and current shunt connects to current amplifier. It's simple. Next question. Match the following list. Once again, listing. List first contains the type of memory, A, B, C, field programmable, mass programmable, associative, and flash. And the second, features. Now choose the correct option. You get the option. You can see option first, option second, option third, and option fourth. And the right answer is option second. That is A connects to fourth, B connects to first, C connects to second, and D connects to third. That means field programmable connects to referable to a program that can be programmed by user, and mask programmable connects to refer to a ROM programmed that can be programmed only by manufacturer, and associated connects to the referring to the contact content this addressable memory, and D connects to the non-volatile memory which can be written and erased electrically. Next, again matching, list first contains the 8051 instruction, and the second contains equivalent instruction for a timer control register. And choose you get this. You can see the options: option first, option second, option third, and option fourth. And the correct option second, that is A connects to third, B connects to fourth, C connects to one, D connects to second. That means set bit ROM connects to set bit Ticon dot 4. Altered control TR1 connects to control Ticon dot 6, and like that you can see. Now match again, matching, list first contains signal schemes, and the second contains bit error rate, and you can see the option first, option second, option third, and option fourth. The right answer option first, that is A connects to fourth, B connects to first, C connects to third, and D connects to second. That means coherent binary PSK contains connects to 1 upon 2 ERFC into root is B upon N0, and coherent binary FSK connects to 1 upon 2 ERFC into root EB upon 2 N0, and DPSK is connects to 1 upon 2 exponential minus EB upon N0, and non-coherent binary FSK connects to 1 upon 2 exponential minus EB upon 2 N0. Next question. Which match the following list. Again matching, list first contains the band name L, C, K, and the second frequency range in gigahertz. Now choose the correct option. You can see the option first, option second, option third, and option fourth. Your correct answer, option third, that is A connects to second, B connects to first, C connects to fourth, and D connects to third. That means L band, the range of L band is 1.0 to 1.5 gigahertz. Band K have a band frequency range 18 to 26.5 gigahertz, and B and C band C have a range 3.9 to 80 gigahertz, and Ka band have a range um, have a range have a range from 26.5 to 14 gigahertz. Next, again matching, list first content tiering techniques and list second operation, and you can see the options, option first, option second, option third, and option fourth, and your correct answer option third, that is A connects to fourth, B connects to third, C connects to second, D connects to first. That means high voltage connects to anode to cathode voltage is greater than forward breakdown voltage. dV over dt connects to rate of rise of anode cathode voltage is high. Gate current, a positive gate voltage is applied between a gate and cathode terminal, and a light wave strikes the junction of HCR. Next question. Again matching this first concern dBm and this second characteristics, you can see here the options, option first, option second, option third, and option fourth, and your correct answer option that is A belongs to second, D belongs to first, C belongs to fourth, D belongs to third, and that means ramp type connects to linear ramp voltage rises from 0 volt to level of input voltage. Dual slope converter connects to automatic zero correction. Staircase ramp connects to internally generated staircase ramp voltage, and successive approximation connects to binary regression. Next question. Important element of sampling circuits of sampling oscilloscope are given below. Segment first, voltage comparator, B, blocking oscillator, C, staircase generator, and D, ramp generator. The correct sequence of the above element in the sample circuit in the direction from trigger input to the horizontal signal is option first ABCD, option second BDCA, option third ABDC, option fourth BDAC, and the correct answer option four BDAC. That means blocking oscillator, ramp generator, voltage comparator, and then staircase generator. Next, in 8051, program status word PSW is 8-bit flag register having a following status big flag bits ACRS for 1 CY and 0V. Arrange this in ascending order of bit position in PSW register. Option first DBAC, option second ADBC, option third DBCAD, and option fourth CABD, and the correct option first DBAC. Next, consider the following logic families: A. MOS, metal oxide semiconductor; B. TTL, transistor logic; and C. Register transistor logic; and D. ECL. Rearrange these logic families according to their propagation delay in descending order. Option first ADCD, option second DBCA, option third ACDD, option fourth DBACD, and correct option third ACDD. Next question. Four sources are generating information as given below. Source first, P1 equal to 1 by 4, P2 equal to 1 by 4, P3 equal to 1 by 4, P4 equal to 1 by 4. Source 2, P1 equal to 1 by 2, P4 2 equal to 1 by 4, P3 equal to 1 by 8, and P4 equal to 1 by 8. Source 3, P1 equal to 1 by 2, P2 equal to 1 by 2, P3 equal to 1 by 4, and P4 equal to 1 by 8. Source 4, P1 equal to 1 by 2, P2 equal to 1 by 4, P3 equal to 1 by 4, and P4 equal to 1 by 8. Arranging these sources in the descending order of their entropy. Option first CDAB, option second ABCD, option third DCAB, and option fourth BACD. And the correct answer option second ADCD. Next, Arrange the following materials in order of increasing mobility of holes at 300 Kelvin, that is room temperature. Carbon, germanium, silicon carbide, and gallium arsenide. The correct sequence is option first D A B C, option second C D A B, option third B C D A, and option fourth A B C D. And the correct option second C D A B. Next, given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion A and other is labeled as reason I. Assert A, gain margin is the factor by which the system gain can be decreased to drive it to the value of instability. And reason, gain margin is the reciprocal at the gain at a frequency at which the phase angle becomes 180 degrees. Choose the correct option. Option first, both A and R are true and R is an correct explanation of it. Both the option second, both A and R are true and R is not the correct option of A. Option third, A is true but R is reason is false, but option fourth, A is false but R is true. The correct answer, option four, A is false but R is a true. Next, given following reasons that here once again assertion A. Optical fiber have a higher bandwidth as compared to conventional copper cable. Reason R. The information carrying capacity of optical fiber is limited by Rayleigh scattering loss. Correct option. Option first, both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Option second, both A and R are true and R is not the correct explanation of A. Option third, A is true but R is false, and option 4, A is false but R is true. And correct option second, A and R are true but R is not a correct explanation of A. Next, a process of testing the frequency response of amplifiers and filters can be done by sweep frequency generator that automatically varies its frequency over a predetermined range. Reason are a sweep frequency generator should have a ramp generator which applies a linear ramp voltage to input of voltage tuned oscillator VTO. Choose the correct option. Option first, both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Option second, both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. Option third, A is true but R is a false, and option four, A is false but R is a true. And the correct answer, option first, both A and R are true but R is the correct and R is the correct explanation of A. Next, A clocked R as flip-flops are considered semi-transparent. Reason, the output of a clocked R as flip-flop changes state in response to input changes immediately provided enable is high. Option first, A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Option second, both A and R are true and R is not the correct explanation of A. Option third, A is true but R is a false. Option fourth, A is false but R is a true. Correct answer, option first, both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Next, a bipolar junction transistor is designed to get a large beta, that is gain, and reason during fabrication the base width is kept small. And your option A and R, both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Option second, both A and R are true and R is the not correct explanation of A. Option third, A is true but R is a false. Option fourth, A is false but R is a true. Next, instruction. Based on the following paragraph, answer the next 5 questions. So, carefully listen or read this paragraph. The scaling down of feature size generally leads to improved performance, and it is important to understand the effect of scaling. Microelectronic technology may be characterized in terms of several indicators or a figure of merit, such as minimum feature size, number of gates on one chip, power dissipation, maximum operating frequency, etc. Many of these figures of merit can be provided by shrinking the dimension of transistor interconnections and separation between the features and by adjusting the doping levels and supply voltage. The most commonly used models are the constant electric field scaling model and constant voltage scaling model. The two scaling factors alpha and beta are used. Now, see the question. In a MOSFET, the gate capacitance is scaled by option first beta into alpha square, option second beta upon alpha square, option third beta upon alpha, and option fourth alpha upon beta square. And your correct answer, option second, that is beta upon alpha square. Next, the saturation current is MOSFET is scaled by option first 1 upon alpha, option second 1 upon beta, option third alpha upon beta, option fourth beta upon alpha. Correct answer, option second 1 upon beta. The power dissipation per unit area is scaled by option first alpha upon beta, option second alpha square upon beta square, option third alpha square upon beta, and option fourth alpha upon beta square. And the correct answer, option second alpha square upon beta square. Next, the current density is scaled by option first lambda beta square upon alpha, option second alpha square upon beta square, option third alpha square upon beta, and option fourth beta square upon alpha square. Correct answer, option third alpha square upon beta. Next, in a MOSFET, the carrier density is scaled by option first 1 upon beta, option second 1 upon alpha, option third beta upon alpha, and option fourth 1. And correct answer, option fourth, that is 1. Next, once again read the paragraph, then give the next answer. 5 answers. So, the first instrument to measure any sort of spectral content of signals was the harmonic distortion analyzer. More sophisticated analyzers called Bates analyzer could separate the harmonic and non-harmonic distortion and evaluate each one. If the wave analyzer could be swept in a frequency electronically, well an oscilloscope is used in lieu of output meter, and if the sweep could be done at a rapid rate so that the display appeared constant, a real-time picture of the spectrum of the input signal could be observed. Very high frequency spectrum analyzer usually cover the range from 10 kHz to 300 kHz. Now, see the question. Spectrum analyzer is similar to option first, up converting super heterodyne transmitter. Option second, down converting super heterodyne transmitter. And option third, down converting super heterodyne receiver. And option fourth, up converting super heterodyne receiver. And the correct answer, option 4, up converting super heterodyne receiver. Next, the first local oscillator of a spectrum analyzer usually covers a frequency range of less than an octave is usually tuned with which of the following? Option first, low pass filter. Option second, varactor diode. Option third, light emitting diode. Option fourth, Zener diode. And the correct answer, option second, varactor diode. Next, the noise level of the spectrum analyzer can be related to the noise figure and IF bandwidth by which of the following formula? And the correct answer, option second, minus 114 decimal meter per 10 into log bandwidth upon 1 gigahertz plus NF. Next, in VHF, very high frequency spectrum analyzer, two types of frequency instabilities which will cause difficulties when narrow frequency ranges are displayed are known as A. Short-term instability, B. For phase noise, C. Correlation noise, and D. Long-term instability. Choose the correct option. Option first, A and C. Option second, B and A. Option third, C and D. And option fourth, B and D. And the correct answer, option fourth, B and D. Next, the dynamic range of the spectrum analyzer in decibel with the third order intercept point IP of the plus 26 dB and the noise level MDS of 85 dBm is first 74 dB, second minus 59 dB, and third 37 dB, and fourth minus 111 dB. The correct answer is 74 dB. So thank you. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.